Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be doing makeup therapy whilst I talk about what's going on in my life, what's happening. It's very minimal, and yeah, if you want to see that, please keep on watching. I'm just going to tie back my hair. Let's have a little chat. It's too hot for the dressing gown, it really is. I've already put on, it's like Be Your SPF, just because I want to protect my skin, and I always feel like you should wear an SPF. Seriously, it does so many good things. I won't obviously go on about it, but you could Google this sort of stuff. To be honest, I never really want to wear like a full foundation. I never want to wear full foundation. I kind of want as light a base as I can get for my skin type. I'm going to use some bronzer, and then I'm just literally going to use like concealer where it's needed. I do literally have a bit of an issue with... It's going to look a bit mad to begin with, but just hold on. I have a bit of an issue. I feel like these needs go a bit like further up, because I like to kind of blend into these areas too. Wow, I look good. I look great. Where I've like been running and trying to get healthier, I've got a lot more like bronze, particularly on my forehead. So literally like none of my foundations really match me. They all make me look a bit more paler. Basically what I was before summer happened. I've been trying to avoid using them, to be honest. Even if I use bronzer with them, I feel like I still look a bit like stark. I'm even like questioning this shade of concealer, to be honest. What's this? Fair Light. I could probably do with light, but let's just add a little something something. I'd love to say I've got model skin, definitely don't have that, but that is okay as I have concealer. This one is a little bit light, so I'm going to go over on top with the Pretty Fresh Colourpop. What's this in? N Light 40N. It's a little bit pinky. I'll be honest, it's not the best colour, but I'm just trying to get through some products, to be honest. You know what, I've put bronzer in the middle of my nose. What am I even doing? Does this look mad with concealer on top? Probably. Hopefully they'll just blend in together and won't look so tragic. Put a little bit of concealer there. I really don't want to do much more. We'll blend it out and see how it looks. You know what, let's blend out the bronzer first. So the UK government have launched this Eat Out scheme. I think it's Monday to Wednesday, and it's basically like getting 50% off your food. I've heard Nando's is on the list. Love a good Nando's. And I did go last week with my friends, and we ate out at like this kind of Greek taverna place, which is really, really nice. It's quite close to me. I've been there before, but I'm kind of like want to eat out every day, even though I know I shouldn't. It kind of gives you like the incentive to like try new places. Maybe I'll go there with like my mum this week, not really sure. Yeah, it's nice to like visit places. I want to try a lot more like independent places, because I feel like, especially like with the little businesses, they are feeling it really, really bad in the kind of current situation. I've got a lot more freckles come through. I swear, I've turned 30, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but as soon as I turn 30, it's like I can hear all my bones start clicking. I go to squat, like every squat I'm clicking. So I'm thinking I've probably got to have some more like vitamin D. Cod liver oil, they say, is like good for your joints. So I started taking, don't know if anyone had this as a kid, it's called malt, like M-A-L-T, with cod liver oil. I used to have it at my nan's, but I'm still clicking, so I don't know. Part of me's like, I should go to the doctor. A part of me's like, I should probably just up the amount I'm having. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe I should up the amount, and then if that doesn't work, then, to be honest, then I should probably go and see a doctor. So I've kind of just pushed that in. My bronzer still looks quite like out there. I feel like that needs a bit more of a blend. Let's just go around the edges. What is your favourite type of food though? I love like Lebanese, Mediterranean kind of diets. I think my weakness is there's like a kind of, I think it's called phyllo pastry with like pine nuts. It's like pesto and cheese. I've had it in Croatia. I think it's, I don't know if it's a Lebanese thing or it's just like Mediterranean, but seriously, it's absolutely gorgeous. If you ever like see it in a bakery, or I mean you could make it. I found a recipe for it and I don't actually think it's that hard to make, but chef's kiss. Just gonna put a little bit on my neck because since it's got hotter, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I get this kind of little spots, and I think it's more from just like sleeping and kind of looking down at my phone. That's where I'm like getting it from. It's not great, but I feel like, hey, there are big problems in the world right now. So patting with this concealer brush probably give me a bit more coverage. I have heard back from work, but my role has changed a little bit, so I'll be helping out another team, which I'm kind of like happy about, but I'm a little bit intimidated as well, just because obviously it's something new and I want to do like the best job I can. You know, when you're younger and you like start a new school, start secondary school, it's that kind of like, I say fear of the unknown, but like a little bit like fear of the unknown, to be honest. I know it'll be fine, and it's like there'll be people there to ask if I'm unsure on anything, but it's more kind of that feeling than the feeling of like going back to work. I'm just like, oh, I'm just a bit of like a perfectionist. Oh no, the little thing came out, the sifter came out of this powder. I literally I tried to do a video the other day where you're like blowing powder at the camera. I swear I've wasted like half the powder, and then the video didn't really work out anyway, so my powder bit's fine. I've got backups. Let's give you a little shake. Just gonna powder this down so looks a little. Alright, is this blended enough in? I think for just kind of like oh no, don't go in the bronzer. For good measure, I'm just gonna go in with the sponge just so everything looks a bit softer. I'm not into that harsh line knife. In this weather, honestly, like powder is seriously needed. It was a bit of a joke, especially on my nose, because that's where I tend to like get the oiliest. Can it speak? I can. I like a little bit of extra powder just around these areas because I know it's how it's gonna look. I feel like lighter products tend to sit better, but also like it depends on durability and stuff, like whether you've got time to touch stuff up, because then in that case I will normally go for something like a little bit more full coverage because I know it's going to last me. Let's use, this is like a kind of baked duo, I guess called Laguna. This is actually by Accessorize, which there's a shop here in the UK, but I don't think they do makeup anymore, to be honest. I also like to do like a little bit on the nose as well, because if you think about it, the sun's gonna like hit you and it's gonna hit like your forehead, your nose. I just kind of want it to look more on the natural side as I keep loading more into my face. Going for a little bit of highlighter. What's this? It's like the Pixie one. At the moment, I'll be honest with you, I'm just getting a bit bored and like in things to do. Like there's only so much you could do. Like I feel like I've almost exhausted things I wanted to do at the start of lockdown, and now I've pretty much like done them. Blend that in. It's looking a little bit gosh. I keep looking, I feel like I'm looking like the Tin Man with this. I've got to sort this out. This is too much. I mean, I love a glow, but that's like, that is a glow. Okay, I think everything looks generally okay. Bit of mascara. I used to work at a counter where I had to wear lashes like for every shift. It was great and it definitely got me more into lashes, but it actually ruined my lashes. I don't feel like they have really ever recovered. I could use that lashes, what's it called, that stuff which is like meant to kind of condition your lashes and improve them, but I forgot the name. Maybe I could try that, but yeah, I don't feel like they've been the same. Right, I think everything is okay. I would like a little bit of highlight just in my inner corner to like open everything up, otherwise I can feel like a bit almost like dead in the eyes. Next, I guess, are my non-existent eyebrows. I was just a kid that was born in the 90s and I basically plucked a lot of my eyebrows out. My camera decided to stop recording, so I'm basically just going in with a lip liner. Get a little bit of something going on. Definitely don't want this to be too perfect, so just rubbing it in with my finger. Then I'm using this Primark lipstick. I'm just literally tapping on. Probably going to do the same, just get my finger, kind of really like pat it into the lips. It stops kind of giving you that Instagram like perfect lip look. That'll do for me. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. Just go in just around the edges just to make everything a bit kind of more seamless. A bit obsessed with the sponge. Take out my hair clips. And to be honest, I don't really want to put any heat on my hair just because my hair is got blonde in it and it gets very dry at the moment. So I'm just going to leave my hair like this. I did blow dry it yesterday because it gets like ridiculously knotty. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy watching my video. This is kind of like makeup therapy, I guess you could say. If you did like my video, please subscribe to my channel and like it. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!